Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be looking at how we can bring our images of what makes us scream into Photoshop and start editing it so we can kind of manipulate it, make things bigger, make things smaller without having to draw it. So if you aren't confident in your drawing skills and you want a pretty cool lino print, this video will show you how you can make a lino print kind of image using Photoshop. So the very first thing you need to do is go onto the internet and find some images of what makes you scream and save them to your desktop. So I found a spider which makes me scream, spider web, and I've gotten my face of what makes me scream here. So that's all there. You don't have to use your face if you don't want to, but if you do, all you have to do is go into your scream face and just turn off the scream background, or you can just go to your original photo that you took of you screaming. Cool. So now we've got these here saved on our desktop. The next thing we need to do is go into Photoshop. So I've just opened up Photoshop and we go into File. We want to make a new document and we want to change these from pixels to centimeters. Now our design template for our lino print is going to be 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. So centimeters, 15 by 15, okay. Okay, so we've got our lino print canvas sorted. The first thing we need to do is to import our images. So if we just go to File, we want to Place, and I'm going to go through and select my spider. If I just hold down Command, I can select all the ones I want. No, I can't, that's a lie. So I'll just go Place. And see how this screen, this square things come up? Just press Enter and that gets rid of it. Okay, I want to place my next one, so I go to File, Place, which is the spider web. That's it. So I want to place. Here it is coming up here, and I just want to go Enter. And then I want to File, Place my face of me screaming, which is that one there, Place. Yep, and there I am. Press Enter. Okay, so now we've got our layers, 1, 2, 3. We can start figuring out where we want everything to go. So to move around the layers, you just have to make sure you're clicking on the right one. So at the moment I've got this selected, so I can only move this face. If I want to move the spider, I have to go and click on the spider and move it. Now if you picked an image that has a background in it, what you need to do, like the spider, you can't really tell, but the spider actually has a white background that I want to get rid of. So if you've picked an image of, say, a shark and you don't want the water in it, all you have to do is come up here, make sure the shark or the spider or whatever background you're trying to get rid of is selected, click the magic wand and press delete. Now if this comes up, it maybe won't in some of yours, but in others it will. All you go is OK. You go Command D to deselect. We want to go up to Image. And we want to go to Edit. Free Transform. No, we want to rasterize it. I'm just trying to figure out how to rasterize. File, Edit. Sorry, I've worked it out. So we want to rasterize it. So we click on where we want to get rid of. We go to Layer, Rasterize, all layers. Now if we press Enter, it's gone. This little background here I don't want, so I just click on it, get rid of the shadow, don't want that, I don't want that, don't want that. Get rid of that. And you get the idea, and you just keep clicking and using the magic wand until all the background's gone. Great. And to get rid of these squiggly little lines, it's just Control D or Command D, depending on if you're using a Windows or a Mac. Okay, so now I've got, if I hide this background, I've got no background, so you can see the little squares. So I can move this spider. Oh, I don't like that. So Command D gets rid of it. So now I can play around and move this spider wherever I want it. So I might want my spider to be about there. If I want it bigger or smaller, all I have to do is go Command T or Control T, depending on what computer you have. And then I can just move it bigger or smaller. So I probably want my spider to be the main thing. So probably about there. And the beauty with Photoshop is you can just play around with it. So I'm happy with that. I press enter. Now I've just turned these layers off to make it easier. You can just come over and see your visibility with the eyes. So the next thing I want to do is my spider web. So I've turned that on so I can now see the spider web. I click on the spider web and I can move it to where I want it to go. So I want a spider web about here. And I want it to be a little bit bigger. So Control T or Command T will bring up this box and I can just adjust it however I want it. So I'm kind of thinking maybe about there. That looks pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. Enter. So I might bring it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks cool. Now the last thing is my screen face. So to make that visible, I just click on the eye. Oop. And what had happened there was I hadn't selected the eye. So select it and I can put it anywhere. And I've just come up with a really cool idea to maybe make my face in the cobweb. So it looks like the spider's about to come and eat me and I'm stuck in the web. So what I'm going to do is change this design around a little bit. And this is the beauty of doing it on Photoshop. You can change it all around. So make the web a little bit bigger. Happy with that, so enter. Come over and choose my face and I'm going to bring my face up to about here. If I want to make my face bigger or smaller, remember it's Control T or Command T, and this is going to be me stuck in the cobweb. So it's all about just, once you're happy with that, press enter. It's all about just using these images to create a composition that you're happy with. It's all about filling the lino page. So this is looking pretty scary. I would be screaming, I would be screaming very, very loudly if a spider was coming towards me and I was stuck in its web. Yep, I'm really happy with that. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so the next video I'm going to show you is how to change all of this so it looks like it's going to be a lino print. So just click on the next link of the video and we'll go through how to make it look from proper pictures that you've taken or gotten off the internet to pictures that look black and white and you can turn into lino print. Alrighty, good job.